Peace and love, but do not be gay. You ever smoked so much weed that your brain just turns into mush? Look, I'm not ashamed to say that it's happened to me many, many times. But have you ever smoked so much weed that you've turned into a racist, misogynistic, homophobic, transphobic bigot that makes Christian reggae music? Well, unless your name is Abba Alabanza, I think it's pretty safe to say that you've never done that.
John love abounds in great mercy, His grace and power. These are the fruits, the fruits of the Spirit, love, joy, and peace and patience.
Now, Aba Alabanza is a really interesting character. He's a Christian reggae artist, he's a truth-telling, he's a husband, he's a father, he's building a home, he's got merch, he's got music, and he's got purifying minerals. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think that those are the 8 things that everybody needs to be a real man. How many abortions have you had, feminist, is a lyric that I can only dream of writing. Beautiful lyrics, powerful emotion, amazing syntax, one of the coolest dudes I've ever seen in my entire life. That's Abba Alabanza. So I just want to take a look at Abba Alabanza's Instagram page and see if he has any new ideas that are going to challenge how I view the world. But we're also going to see some really incredible Christian reggae music. You guys might want to strap in, because this is gonna be a bumpy one. But first, what's up? My name is Connor McDowell, and I'm currently campaigning to be People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive for the year 2025. If you like this video, or you think I should be nominated, just click subscribe. 1 subscribe equals 1 vote for me to be on the cover of People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive issue. So subscribe if you like the video. For some super sexy movie reviews, you guys can follow me on Letterboxd. And for this week's movie recommendation, I'm actually not gonna recommend a movie at all, but rather a 3-hour YouTube documentary called America's Only Conservative Theater Company by the YouTube channel And Now They Sing. This has gotta be one of my favorite videos I think I've ever seen on YouTube. It's this massive deep dive into a conservative theater company that I think is funny and just not something that you really see this often on YouTube. If I were to make a video on this topic, it would probably end up being the video that's described in this documentary, a 10-minute YouTube video just making fun of the dude. But the YouTube channel And Now They Sing took the time to actually, I don't know, submit a work of art to this theater company and then have it performed. Genius. So if you haven't watched it yet, which most of you probably haven't, I highly recommend the YouTube video America's Only Conservative Theater Company by And Now They Sing. Also, if you still have it, even though it's a vile hellscape right now, you can follow me on Twitter. Now, I, for one, am no stranger to Instagram Reels, and by that extension, Instagram Reels music. A few years ago, I made a video about Sean Stevens, the I Am Rectangular dude. I haven't watched that video in a really long time, so I'm not sure of its quality, but go on and check that one out if you enjoy this video. But Abba Alabanza is something special. It's not often that you get a white dude trying to break into a music industry that's not really meant for him. It's not often that you get a Christian conservative reggae artist who lives in the woods of Mexico. Now, how do I know he lives in Mexico? Well, he told me himself.
Hey guys, here are 6 things that I learned about Mexicans from living in Mexico the past 6 years. 1, they are liars. Everybody knows that everybody's lying. In their culture, truth is of very little value. They even have a saying in Mexico, el que no tranza, no avanza. That the one that does not cheat and lie in business especially does not go up or rise up.
You're a conservative, dude. This is conservatives' bread and butter. They cheat and they lie and they steal in order to gain power and money. That's just like their whole thing. Donald Trump is the fucking president right now, dude. What are you talking about? Dog, everybody does that shit. It's not exclusive to Mexican people. Every single thing that he brings up in this video is not exclusive to one race of people.
2, they are racist. The more middle-class, posh Mexicans look at the more poor Mexicans like, little Mexicanitos, little things. Also, there's a very strong anti-white agenda happening in Mexico, just like the rest of the Western world.
You just don't get it, dude. Mexicans are super racist. And I'm allowed to say that they're racist because I am also super racist.
3, they are patient on the road. They can cut you off and make you break, so you can cut them off and make them break. And nobody's mad.
I mean, at least that one's nice.
4, they are lazy.
All right, and we're right back in it, okay?
It's really hard to get them up and going and working. Unlike common belief of Mexicans that go to the United States and work hard, in Mexico, it's the complete opposite. One of the images that really represents their laziness is the Mexican with a sombrero, asleep, drunk on the street.
Yeah, man, I've never seen a lazy white person before in my entire life. Never.
5, they are indirect in their communication. It is very difficult to get a clear, simple answer from a Mexican.
Clear and simple? Clear and simple? Motherfucker, this is your music!
A false utopia they fighting for. A false utopia they swallowed whole. A man and woman are not equal. Sure in value but with different roles. Don't make distinctions for a reason. The men must lead and protect the whole. Feminist women are competing. A battle against the very nature of them. Feminism is a problem.
Do not talk to me about clear and simple. Also, I think it's really rich that this dude is talking about how you can't get a straight answer out of somebody when he clearly doesn't understand when someone is fucking with him.
Hey guys, look, this white girl has told us that she's had 38 abortions. How many abortions do you think the average feminist has had? And how much do you think they're going to suffer spiritually for it? Please let me know in the comments.
I'm thinking maybe like 20 is probably the baseline. If this is 38 and that seems a little excessive, I think 20 abortions baseline is probably where we're at. But the question, how much do you think they're going to suffer spiritually, is kind of hard to answer, right? Because let he who is without sin cast the first stone. I've sinned before. I'm a sinner. I loved that fucking movie, okay? But I'm also not gonna stand here on business making fun of other sinners who have had abortion when I know the sins that I've done are worse than abortion. I'm on my damn phone too much, that's my sin. So again, I am not one to cast stones, okay? Anyway, his 6th fact about Mexicans is that they are short and brown.
6, last but not least, they are short and brown.
That she may have wifely qualities. She absolutely must have maternal instincts. Yeah, wifely qualities. Chaste in spirit and purity. Wifely qualities, the perfect mother to your offspring.
She may have wifely qualities. Dog, how am I not writing music? I could write a reggae song right now. If this is what writing reggae music is, I could do one right now. Bernie Sanders. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing that. But I also love that he never really said what the wifely qualities he's looking for in his wife that he already has. He never says what they are. I guess he does say chaste in spirit and purity, but I feel like that's not necessarily just a wifely quality. Do you know who else is also chaste in spirit and purity? Fucking nuns. And you can't marry them. Believe me, I've tried.
Peace and love, but do not be gay.
I think that's how I'm gonna start every single one of my videos from now on. Peace and love, but do not be gay.
Peace and love, but do not be gay. Every man should protect his wife and his children from the gay propaganda that has infiltrated the West. If you think that homosexuality is normal, well, I'm here to tell you that it is not normal. It is abnormal. And we must be promoting family and virtues in our culture instead of gay stuff.
You know what I think is more perverted than being gay? Being obsessed with how other people have sex. I feel like that's a little perverted. Like, that's what's constantly playing in your head. Yeah, I wonder who that person is fucking today. And if they're fucking the wrong person, I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill them because they're not fucking the person that I think they should fuck. Why do you care? But I guess the answer is that Aba Alabanza does think that gay people are affecting him in a negative way.
He opposes the proud. 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 He opposes the proud.
I think my favorite part of this video is that as he's trying to light the flag on fire, he can't keep the lighter on, so he keeps having to flick the lighter on so that he can keep burning the flag. It's pathetic. It's pathetic in the nature of the fact that he said, I'm going to buy this gay pride flag, have it sent to me in the Mexican forest, and then burn it to post a TikTok video, even though I talk about how social media and technology is really bad for your brain.
Captivating the mind of the youth with the blinky vibrating screen. Technocrat, rat, capitalizing on adolescent abundant energy. Billionaires with a mansion on the beach with modern day oligarchs pretending to be concerned about the ocean rising. Lying in plain sight, they enticing the subconscious mind. I prophesy about these times lying on you to come. Ignorant will be consumed if not burn fiery on the adversary dressed in the suns, they not a sheep, they a wolf.
I hate to admit this, but Aba Alabanza is correct. His reggae music really did expose the technocracy that's taking place in America right now. The line technocrat rat kinda goes fucking hard.
Masculinity is under attack, this is fact. Masculinity is under attack, under attack. Facts that masculinity is being attacked. Masculinity is under attack, time to act and not sit back and slack, get sidetracked by the crap, feminist trap, subtract life, it's a fact, the mathematics still life, the feedback, black, white, Indian nation, abstract, aggression on the track, the masculine masculinity is under attack, this is fact, masculinity is under attack, facts that masculinity is being attacked, masculinity is under attack, time to act.
This is my favorite one. What I love about Abba Alabanza's music is that when he is singing about a topic, he explains that topic so well that you fully understand the point that he's trying to make. He doesn't say things like masculinity is under attack and then bring up no examples. That's not something that he does. This is something that I have been consistently saying that Abba Alabanza is really good at, and this proves me right again a second time.
Hey guys, check out this bumper sticker, One Love But Not Gay, and it's based off the reggae song One Love But Not Gay. If Bob Marley was alive in today's time, he would totally reject all of the gay stuff that has infiltrated politics in the Western world. So what we're doing here is putting these bumper stickers on our car and having virtuous propaganda instead of gay propaganda like they've done in America with Pride Month and feminism and things like this. So get your bumper sticker today. Spread the love at abba-alabanza.com. Virtues, not degeneracy.
Let's get to
What a genius idea for merchandise. How have I not come up with that? That's so fucking funny. But honestly, I think it's a good thing that I didn't come up with One Love But Not Gay and then sell it on my store in order to make money for myself. Because I do think that Bob Marley's estate would end up having a problem with that, right? Like, I don't think I can just take the name of the song One Love and Bob Marley's likeness and put it on a bumper sticker and say I hate gay people. Because I don't know if the estate would be happy with me doing that.
I have proof that Bob Marley is being gatekept by flaming homosexuals. So I made these bumper stickers, One Love But Not Gay, and put them on my website. 2 days later, I got this email from this guy named who wrote me on behalf of Universal Music Group. He goes on to tell me that I must immediately cease and desist the manufacture of all sale and distribution of all and everything blah 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 Bob Marley. Then tells me that he is the one that is authorized to act on behalf of anything Bob Marley. I found his LinkedIn page and did confirm that he's an attorney for the Universal Music Group. And then I found his personal website and saw that he's a flaming homosexual that actively pushes gay propaganda through his gay comedy skits and his gay theater acts.
Wait, hold on. This video that I'm trying to play won't play, and it's just stuck on this image of Aba Alabanza, and it says animalistic perversions. So overall, I think what we can take away from Aba Alabanza is that maybe we shouldn't judge other people if they're not hurting other people. Maybe don't make reggae music talking about how women are objects and gay people are disgusting. But why am I telling you guys this? You're not making Christian reggae music. There's only one person in the world that I know of right now who is, and that's Abba Alabanza. So I just want to thank you, Abba, not for what you say in your content, because I think it's weird and disgusting, but thank you for making your content so that I could make content off of you. Alright, well that's gonna be it for me today. If you like this video, don't forget to click like and subscribe if you think I should be nominated to be People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive for the year 2025. This week's Funny Boy of the Week goes to Darren for sending me this meme. If you want to be Funny Boy of the Week, all you have to do is follow me on Instagram and DM me a meme or a TikTok or something that you think is funny. And if I think it's funny, then you potentially could be Funny Boy of the Week. You can follow me on all of my other social medias, including my Letterboxd and my Twitter. And if you want to become a bigger part of this community, you can join my Discord. The links for all of those are in the description down below. I'm Connor McDowell, and I'm gonna go smoke weed and do, I don't know, something normal like go to the movie theater. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.